One Hot Bite. Melissa here. Where healthy doesn't have to be boring, and we're gonna do something super fun today. An amazing cheeseburger 2 ways. So keeping with the theme of January where we're doing low carb, no carb, we're gonna do a giant lettuce wrap burger, but I'm also gonna show you how we can enjoy this burger if you're not interested in being carb free. So I'm gonna do cheeseburger 2 ways. You can probably hear the sizzle in the background. I have onions caramelizing, and I'm gonna go through the steps on how to do that. If you are new here, welcome. I'm happy that you're here with us. And if you haven't already subscribed, please do so down below. We are making crazy things from cocktails to burgers to appetizers to desserts every single week. Make sure you smash that like button and comment down below if you have any questions. I'm here to answer those. So let's get started. Okay, to do these caramelized onions, I have a giant sweet onion here, and we're just going to quickly chop this up, and we just want it diced, just nice little fine pieces, and we are going to get those in a pan. You're going to want to do these on a low heat, a low setting. That's a little bit of coconut oil that I have in there. We're going to whoosh it around, add our onions, and this can actually take up to an hour. I don't get emotional about the amount of time this takes. You just want them to get nice and golden brown everywhere. You can do even a darker brown than what I have here, but I think this is perfect. I kind of like them like this, so they still have a little bit of that taste. We're going to pull those off, and we're going to save these for later. They're going to go on top of our burgers. Okay, now we're going to make that special sauce. This is actually kind of a copycat of In-N-Out sauce. So that is 1 cup of mayo and a half a cup of ketchup. The other thing we're going to add here is 1/4 of a cup of dill pickle relish. Now I made a lot of this. This is 1 tablespoon of Dijon mustard. And this is where I use that truff sauce, about a tablespoon of that. And then we're going to add 1 teaspoon of chili powder, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. Mix this all together. And as I got mixing, I realized I forgot my grated onion. So I saved a little bit of that sweet onion. And you can see here, I've added that as well. Mix it together and set it aside. Okay, sauce is all done. We got to give it a little taste. That's so good. Okay, we're gonna prepare our burgers now. We're gonna grill them cast iron style today. Again, we're gonna have 1 in a bun and 1 lettuce wrap. So let's get our patties prepared and get those cooking. So for our patties, I have 85% lean on these. You can choose whatever you prefer. This is what I like. We're gonna salt and pepper to taste. And then our other secret ingredient that we're gonna throw on here is just regular yellow French's mustard. I kind of squirt a little on here, make a little design, and we're going to brush it onto the patty. Just make sure it covers all sides of it. These are really so simple. So once we have the mustard spread all over the one side of these, I have my cast iron set at a medium high to almost high heat. So we're going to set both of these in here, mustard side down, and we're going to do that so that we can salt and pepper to taste the other side. So we're going to do that. Again, you can use any level of ground beef you want here. I really like the 85% on these. You get a nice sizzle, but they don't get you're not burning off too much fat. Again, with the mustard, we're going to do this side just like the other. Brush it around, and really you only need 4 minutes per side on these. They go really quickly. I don't touch them until the 4 minutes. Flip them over. Let you hear some of that sizzle. And I am going to top these with that good old-fashioned American cheese. You can put cheese on, any kind of cheese, or no cheese. I'm going to cover them, let it melt, and they look delicious. Let's go ahead and build that lettuce wrap. So I have 2 sliced tomatoes. This is about 3 lettuce leaves from an iceberg lettuce. We're going to top it with this beautiful burger that we just made, some sliced dill pickles, and of course, the best part, these caramelized onions really, really pull the flavors together so nicely. I'm going to top it with that. And we're going to do about a tablespoon of our special sauce. This is where it gets tricky. I'm going to try and do it like a burrito. So I'm going to bring up the bottom half here to kind of tuck it in. That's going to hold all the juices. And then we're just going to wrap it as tight as we can. And that looks pretty good. Our carb-free version. So you can toast your bun or not. I did not on this. We're going to add our pickles on the bottom to create a barrier for the juices, because believe me, this guy is juicy. We're going to set on our beef, our sliced tomatoes again. Of course, top it with those wonderful onions. You really can't have enough of these, in my opinion. I think it really makes it, again, a tablespoon of our sauce. And this is one messy burger. Delicious. So I'm going to show these side by side. We have our regular burger, carbs, and our carb-free lettuce wrap. I really want to cut this open so you guys can see the cross-section of all of the ingredients and how perfectly cooked that 4 minutes each side is in a cast iron. In my opinion, this is perfect. I don't know, but I'm going to say that is one hot bite. We have our carb-free and we have our loaded burger. Let's give the carb-free one a try. This is going to be a mess. Oh, but it's beautiful. Look at that. Okay, let's give it a big messy bite. The meat is cooked perfectly, nice and medium, and the sauce is something you could dip chicken nuggets in, put it on a hot dog. You could do anything. That sauce is so good. And again, you can go carb free, save yourself about 300 calories and probably like 40 grams of carbs. And we use sugar-free in all of our ingredients, in our ketchup, in our mustard, our relish, everything was sugar-free. So there's no sugar in this. And we did have the dairy and the cheese. Again, you can leave that off. So I want to thank you all again so much for being here. This is so much fun making these fun and different recipes and trying to appeal to different people and diets and diet restrictions. So we are going to continue the theme and we are going to do fondue meatballs next week. So I will see you on Monday. You guys have a wonderful week.